I'm iced coffee, baby. Weird iced coffee, baby. Cool ice type. Just a sip will make you crazy. I'm iced coffee, baby. Is this coffee, baby? Sweet, big drip. Even haters think I'm wavy, wavy, wavy. Cool ice. High, wavy, wavy. Baby.
Hey everybody. First
Hey
of all,
guys.
hi Debbie. As y'all know, Debbie loves to chat.
Hey guys.
Want to say hi to Cree. She dropped a message comment. Hi Debbie. Debbie loves to chat. Oh wait a minute, I've got an echo. Sorry here. Okay, so
There's an
I had my
echo,
phone
sis.
turned on. I know, I took care of it. So hi again, Brett Light. Welcome, Brett Light. Here we know me and Debbie knows who it is, so we're good. Hey Tom. We are just sitting here, decided that me and Debbie loves to chat, gonna team up for Southern Chit Chat. We're from the South, so we have a few things that we say periodically here. For one, if you haven't heard this phrase, it's called kiss my grits. If you know what that means, drop it in the comments. Just put yes, you know what it means. 1 being yes, 2 no. And if you don't know, you're about to get told it. We'll give it a few minutes. So let's say hi to everybody again. Debbie, Bright Light, Cree, Tom, and if I missed anybody, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to keep up with everybody. But I can only go live certain days because I'm very, very busy throughout the week. Sometimes I'm busy all weekend. So just so that you know, I can only go live when I can go live, and that's very hard to make arrangements. Hi, Kindness. We're talking about me and Debbie Loves to Chat has teamed up to do Southern Chit Chat, which again, if you don't know what Kiss My Grits is, we'll tell you eventually. Just if you know what it means, put 1. If you don't know what it is, put 2. And I know Debbie knows what it is. It's a Southern thing, but yeah, I'm sure that you've heard it everywhere. But it's just a Southern thing. But again, kiss my grits. Tom, you don't know what it means? Uh-oh.
We better teach you something, Tom.
Oh, yeah. Us Southern women knows what we're talking about.
We try to keep it clean, but you get it.
Yeah, we'll try to keep it. Okay. So, Tom, kiss my grits is actually, in other words, kiss my A. It's just a polite way of saying it. Y'all is like you all. Bless your heart means, in other words, if I say bless your heart with the middle finger around my lips, it means you better run, take cover, whatever you got to do, run.
Quickly.
Yeah. In my case, it means get the heck away from me because I'm very crazy when it comes to saying that. I have this tendency, even if I'm not showing it, I'll put my middle finger up and go around my lips like bless your heart in a polite way. Kiss my grits is my favorite thing. If you have ever seen the 80s, I believe 70s or 80s show called Flow, she was originally on the show Alice, and she would always say, kiss my grits. And it has stuck with me throughout the years. I love that saying. There's another saying that I'm trying to remember. There's so many, like over yonder. If you don't know what over yonder means, it means, what does it mean again, W? It means over there in a roundabout way.
Over there. Yes.
It's just you about to catch some fire. You're about to get your ass on fires, especially things.
You
I just
about to reach,
remember
you
that.
about to reach Grandma's switch. You gonna catch some fire. Grandma
Yep,
gonna beat you with a switch.
yep. And if you ever have to cut your own switch off of a tree, like a whipping willow, just know they hurt like hell. Those are the most painful things I've ever been swat with, or that, or the flying
Weeping
fly
willow
swatter.
tree. Don't ever go for the weeping willow tree.
No,
No.
don't, no. Those things hurt worse, 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 worse.
You learn that real quick in the South. Don't go for that
That,
tree.
or I don't know, that, or somebody would throw, like if you're about to get a spanking, they would
Flip flop.
either use a switch or flip flop, or you get thrown at. It's just, I mean, I don't know if they did it everywhere. It's just that I remember, deeply, I'm from the South, so, but, family history.
Or your boyfriend so ugly his mama had to tie a pork chop around him to get the dog to play with him.
It's just certain things that you just, when you grow up hearing it, it doesn't make sense as a child because you really don't know what it means until you're actually hearing it as an adult. We're like, what the hell did they mean by that? And then you get thinking about, oh, well, over yonder.
Polite way to say, damn, your boyfriend's ugly.
Mm-hmm. That's it's like just crazy. It's just like certain little sayings, like, there's one thing that my aunt used to say about,
if you feel froggy, jump.
Yeah, and that means if you're ready to fight, you better bring it. That's what it meant to me because as soon as they said feel froggy, let's fight. Mm-hmm. Okay, Brett, let's making sure you're still around. But it's just like if you feel, what was another thing? Oh, if you're ready to swing, you better be ready to be knocked down. Again, another
the
way.
The littler they are, the farther they go, the bigger they are.
Oh,
the harder they land.
Like I'm the shortest one in my family. So for me to be the smallest one, some of us had to fight to stay on top, right?
Yeah.
We're like, It's like I got picked on the most because I was the shortest one. Lord knows, everybody knows me very well, knows I cannot be called short. When somebody calls me short, you better run. It's like, bless your heart, there is nothing stopping me. I will throw boots, I will throw rocks. Yeah, it's just little things will set me off. Let's see. What's the other one that I know? Now, Debbie, you're a preacher's granddaughter or granddaughter, right? What was one of the things that he would use when you were getting in trouble or not listening in church?
Oh, you get pinched on the back of your leg.
Oh yeah, I remember that. God, I've forgotten about that. It's like if you're mouthing off to your mama and you're saying a cuss word, you know what we got?
You get soap in your mouth. You get soap in your mouth.
Soap in your friggin' mouth. That's how it was. Like, seriously? I mean, I probably, I'll admit, I probably got bar stuff in my mouth quite often because I would say damn or let the F word out a couple of times. I probably got in a lot of trouble growing up because I was always getting in trouble for saying stupid crap.
I had to be careful around my granddad. He was a Southern Baptist minister. That could be touchy.
Oh, yeah.
He'd make you sit.
You could get the Holy Spirit right on you, right through there.
He'd be all over you. You'd be sitting at the kitchen table reading Bible verses for 3 days. I'm like, oh.
Or writing them down.
Oh, yes. Yeah, and don't erase them because that means you don't know it. Oh, don't use that erasing.
I don't know. I had to recite mine. Like, yeah. I get in trouble quite often. But there'd be like I don't know, a lot of recipes in the South that we have tried, like shrimp and grits. If I don't know, many knows what that is.
Yes.
Word of
That's
advice.
good. Collard
I don't
greens.
know. I am not the person to ask about cooking grits from regular grits. I normally straight up and, you know,
I cheat.
it
I
is
use
what it
instant.
is. Instant is the best solution, in my personal opinion, because regular, me and that does not get along. But for some unknown reason, I'm gradually working on making them with regular grits. So y'all pray for me.
I burn them every time if I don't use them instant grits. I will forget about them suckers.
It's hard to do that,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm cooking so much of it here lately that I've been
And we
busy,
fry
very, very
everything. We
busy.
fry everything we
Oh
eat.
yeah, we fried, and oh yeah, if you haven't tried fried gator, yum yum. You just got to know how to cook it, and you can only deep fry it. It's the only way you can eat it.
But I'm not. The rest of my family, I'm not eating no squirrel, and I'm not eating no raccoon. No.
Actually, if I do not know it's that, they better trick me good, because I've got a palate like a crazy person. I can pick up little things and say nope,
If it's got the
Like I
face of a
remember,
rat, I'm not eating it.
if it's got eyeballs looking at me, it ain't gonna happen, y'all.
Oh God.
And that is just my
Oh
personal.
yes.
I
Those
cannot,
seafood buffets with those
can't
big
do it.
fish eyes staring at you. No.
Yeah, I can't do that. No, no, I will not touch it. The eyeballs are looking back at me. Can't do it. I will not cook anything that's got eyeballs. I'll tell the butcher, cut that where I do not see that.
If it looks like it's going to talk to me, hell no. It's winking or no.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that one.
Ain't happening. Nope.
I mean, does anybody know what noodling means? What noodling is?
I
know
do.
it's not
I
what you
do.
You do?
I sure do. You reach up in the mud, up and then underneath the water, and you pull out a catfish with your hand.
Exactly.
I pray you got fingers when you come back out.
You better make sure that you got major protection on your hands and even on your legs, because those little suckers will flip
those little
right on
antennas
you
will
and
sting
hurt
the
you.
crap out you.
Yep, and you better be careful. Those, especially with crabs.
Oh God,
man, those little they're dangerous.
Yeah, the crab claws will tear you up.
Yeah. Bright light is busting out laughing. Oh my God. It's just because, I don't know. It's just like if you're noodling, I don't know. I've done it for a long time, but I always have fun doing it. But you better be ready to
Short
get
arms,
covered.
you can't get in there like that.
No, you got to. You got
and
to.
And I ended up got my shoulder and half my head in there. I'm like, I'm gonna die. I'm like, shoot. And then catfish, some of them are huge.
Oh yeah. I think the biggest one I've actually managed to get was like a 30 pounds. It was a big sucker.
Well, the big ones, I'd have to get my brother to come and finish getting it because it was too big. I couldn't get it.
Yeah. I was just, no. I will not, I don't mind gutting them because I've done it, but for me to stand there and look at it, I can't do it. I just literally almost get to where I can do it. As soon as I see the side of blood, I'm like, yeah, no.
Nail that catfish to the tree and get a pair of pliers. That's all you need.
Yep, and I've been watching this stuff on, oh my God. I mean, I've been watching some food channels, here and there from other countries. And they were,
oh my God, Chinese guy again?
No, it was actually a channel. I wanted to check. I'll send it to you eventually. It's where they were taking the stomach and the intestines. I thought I was going to lose my lunch right then and there.
Oh, tell them about that one you found with the Chinese guy that couldn't get enough to eat.
Yeah, because they were cleaning out their intestines. a cow or something. I don't remember. I just about lost
Oh
my
Lord,
lunch.
I'm gonna be
I was
sick.
like, oh hell no.
Ugh. No, I can't hit. I know.
There's one item, a food item that I will never ever touch, and that's because I cannot stand these ugly, nasty things. Those green lima beans. My mama would sit there and smash them up and jerk me in and eat them. I can taste it just from just a little morsel of it, and I'm like, not happening. Nice try, woman.
Why was she
And she goes,
smashing
you
them
need to
up?
eat because she knows I hate them.
So she was
I
making
just
like a
don't
paste
like
out
those.
of it?
Yeah, well, she tried to match it in with the green beans to try to cover up the taste, and I can always taste them. It's like, the hell did you do that? I don't know. I've got a palate. I'm
Oh,
real
no.
because I can pick up almost
Oh,
anything.
gosh, no. Oh, that's a bit much there. Mama would have to
Yeah,
stop that mess.
I do not do too good when it comes to certain foods like that. It's like, uh-uh. And there's one, I mean, I can almost eat almost anything. Just certain things I will not do. Now, I do know on a pig, their teeth are good. I do not need to see eyeballs looking at me. I've done it. I've done oven roast. Oh, Tom thought we were Canadian. We're from the South. Yeah. Debbie lives in the
Uh-huh.
South. I live in the South, and I was born and raised pretty much in the South.
Yeah, me too. After
So
Uncle
my
Sam got
Southern
tired of yanking
accent,
me all over the world.
yeah. But I'm definitely. I mean, I could probably when I get mad. This is where my Southern redneck bitch switch gets flipped. If I get too mad, Debbie knows I will scream in Italian, and that will be the only time you'll clearly hear my Italian come out for some unknown reason. I'll start screaming in English and Southern accents, calling you names, and like whatever. But by the time that conversation is over with, I
And
always
I'm going
end up
out the
sticking
back
in
door. I'm
Italian.
getting the hell out of there. Hell no. She's mad. Y'all get out of here.
Yeah, when that occurs, that's when everybody's got to run because I'm telling you I mean, it's like if as you can see, I have my Southern redneck come out my channel on a post, but you can only take so much too. So yeah, that's when my temper went flare, and I'm done. And I thought, I wasn't gonna do it, but yeah, you can only take so much, and that's when my redneck kicked in, and that was all that mattered. And then
That's one thing about being Southern. You can take a lot, but when you blow up, you blow up.
oh yeah,
It's
you
like an
definitely blow up.
atomic bomb just went off.
Exactly. It's like, oh hell no, you got to run for the hills because this woman will come at you. I mean, it's like my redneck will go off, and I'm like, figure out how I can hunt you down and tie you to a tree and just, I wouldn't actually do it, but it's just the thought, will run through my mind like, how can I hang him from the tree or whatever.
I can't believe they did me that way after everything I did for them. What the hell wrong with them people?
And when
That's what runs through my mind.
And telling a Southern woman how to cook, that is a mistake.
That's suicide.
You never tell a Southern woman how to cook.
Especially
you
my
can never
sister.
tell a Southern woman how sweet their tea should be made.
You cannot tell. You cannot tell my sister how to cook, y'all, because she can't cook.
Apparently so.
And she's about to prove that to the world when she opens up her restaurant. People,
Yo,
it's
I
going
have
to be a
worked my
line.
ass off for that. I have really worked off my butt. I was just only helping a friend, and it escalated to being full blown. I am surprised I'm actually live on a Saturday night. I'm just glad I was able to do it.
I'm glad we did it too. I'm sorry
Yeah,
I
it's
had to
just been,
change it from last night. Last night was just too much going on.
yeah, yeah, and that's why we had to move it from last night to tonight because Debbie has something going on that, and we were going to do this together, and we thought, well, we'll see how this goes, and who knows, we may make it a weekly thing or bi-weekly thing. It's whenever we can both do it at the same time. Like, you know, if we're both busy or something comes up for one of us, we can't do it. Wait a minute. Kindness just says, I'm in North Carolina. We love sweet tea. There you go, Kindness.
There
Yeah,
you go, girl. If it ain't sweet tea, it ain't no good.
exactly. It just tastes better, bright light. Exactly. It's like if you tell this other woman to have to discipline her child, especially if they're from how we grew up. Oh, no, no, no. We discipline our children the way we want to, as long as it's respect, as long as they're taken care of and got a roof over their heads and got food in the belly, got
That's
somewhere
it.
to sleep. So,
Some Southern people they sweeten their tea with a bottle of Pepsi. I'm like, no, I don't
yeah,
think so.
I don't know. I couldn't do that, but that's just me.
I couldn't do it
But
either.
I like my sugar, and as you all know, I am iced coffee, so I like my sugar and my iced coffee. And when
Mm-hmm.
I make iced coffee, it's always going to be sweet, a little tangy, a little strong, because this woman needs to get off her bed at 4 a.m. every freaking morning and start the process.
Just slap her in her face
How
when
it
she
is.
wakes up. Just want to give her a
It's
good
like
old
when I
smack.
wake up, it's just coffee has to be large. I mean, super large. If I had my weight, would be in a gallon jar.
Oh,
Just
Jesus.
because I'm serious, just because I need it. Because I'm getting up at 4 a.m., starting my day, doing the normal family thing, getting
That's high
up, doing what
octane,
I need,
sis. That is high
and then
octane.
I'm,
You'll be flying through the house.
yep, literally. And I'm trying to get everything done, trying to get everything prepped up for the day ahead. I'm like, I swear to God, I just want one day where I can relax. Sometimes I get lucky, sometimes I don't. But, it's keeping me busy. And if you all haven't been paying attention, I did do a major event where I catered to a couple of iron chefs. That was news to me because when I had no idea for sure it was going to happen that way, but it did. Yes, I do. Kindness, I just started. It was just originally going to be just to help out a friend, but my number got out because I helped two families, two people that I knew. And by the time I realized it was all out, and now I'm full blown. I'm trying
Mm-hmm.
currently. I'm currently trying in the process of trying to decide what to name the restaurant, and I've got it narrowed down. Thank you. Excuse me. I got it narrowed down to two names: Sassy Southern or Southern. What was it? I'll look
Southern
at it later.
sassy.
It's
Southern
something.
sassy pants.
It's not Southern Sassy. Just because I'm sassy when I'm pushed to the point, and I'll get in somebody's face if I push too far. But they loved my menu. I made nothing but Southern dishes from collard greens, and collard greens are really hard to make if you have not made them from you know fresh. They have to be cooked
Mm-hmm.
exactly right. They have to be deboned exactly perfectly, and it is very, very important that you add the flavors. Like bacon is the world's greatest thing to add to collard greens because that
And
is the
never
thing.
over salted because you can't undo it.
Oh no, no, you can never no. You got to taste at all moments of that process because if you oversalt it, it's going to ruin it altogether. And you're going to go blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, you can't take the salt back out of that. Nope. But
You
that's the
love
best
colors,
part of
French.
dinner.
Oh, kindness is
Mhm.
Southern at heart for sure. I mean, it's definitely
Oh, girl,
Southern.
I love me some
I mean,
collards.
I can.
Mhm.
It took me. I mean, it took me a while to figure out how to really learn. I mean, a lot of my learning from cooking is watching the network and stuff like that, or I'll just mess around with my own little version of it. Like nobody's ever thought about making chicken lasagna. I did.
Yep.
Nobody thought about making chicken. Nobody thought about making chicken stroganoff, like beef stroganoff. I did. I don't know. I just kind of play with it. You know what I mean? I'll find
You're not
something and
you're
I'll
not
do.
scared to experiment. That's what
Ooh,
makes a good cook. Is you'll
exactly.
experiment.
I mean, I know a lot of people may not like cooking, but for me, it gives me my own thing. And and let me put it this way: South, I don't know about the North, but I know in the South, we season until it fits us. Like we know, just we don't. I don't measure. Y'all,
No.
I don't.
Mm-mm.
I mean, unless it's a major recipe that I've never tried before. But I season with my heart. I know 1, 2, 3, 4 stop. Now salt, I'm usually 1, 2, just because a lot of people can't have salt, so I managed to figure out another way to make it.
Well, bacon, you
But
kind of gotta use your measuring
yeah,
spoons and stuff, because that there you can mess that up so easy.
oh yeah. It's like now me as a baker, I'm looking if they even get cupcakes made without it going. But
I'm not a good baker either. I'm no.
I love cheesecake, and if anybody ever has a urge to send cheesecake, just let me know. I'm just saying, I love cheesecake. That is my weakness. Yeah, that is the best kind of food. Season with your heart, exactly. And especially when it comes to, I don't know, I love cheesecake. I mean, if I had my way, there'd be nothing but cheesecake in my fridge. Let me put it that way, just because I love it so much.
I
I mean,
love
that's one way
cheesecake.
to get to my heart is the cheesecake.
I like New York
I
style
don't know what it
cheesecake
is,
the
but I
best.
love. I don't know. I don't know, but I have made this. Well, actually, um, tasted. No, I tried a recipe. Coffee cheesecake. Oh my God! If
With
y'all
poppy
know,
seeds?
no coffee.
Coffee. Oh, I
I
thought you
made
said
like,
poppy.
oh
Oh,
yes, and y'all know. Hey, wait a minute, I gotta take care of something. Debbie,
I got you.
go on and talk. I gotta take care of Maria right now.
Okay.
Hey, Maria, hang
I
on a
think the
minute, girl.
Cheesecake Factory has coffee cheesecake. I think the
Hang
Cheesecake
on.
Factory has every
I gotta
flavor in
turn
the
down my
world, my
volume
friend.
real quick because Maria, don't go nowhere. Please don't go nowhere. I'm about to take care of something. I don't know why it keeps doing this. I've had a lot of people complain that they lost the wrenches, but I did not remove anybody's wrenches, so I have to do this all over again for the record.
I was told YouTube, if you don't visit a chat often enough, they automatically will drop you.
Maria, say something. Type something so I make sure you got it. Just because I'm looking at, yeah, thank God. Okay, good. You're good.
I
Okay,
think
yeah.
it's YouTube. YouTube, if you
Yeah,
don't
I think
visit
it
a
is
chat.
too because there's a lot of people that does not have, and that's why I had to redo a lot of stuff. But
Yeah.
Maria, we were just talking about what I've been doing and all this stuff, Southern sayings like y'all, kiss my grit, bless your heart. I'm sure there's other words that I'm probably not thinking of right now. But as many as you know, I've been working my butt off, as you'll know. This is why one of the reasons I have not been live. You're
Well,
welcome.
you working like 3 jobs. How you got time to know what you do?
I'm running a lot of businesses. I'm running mine.
Yes,
Happy.
you're running.
I mean,
You got 3 jobs.
I'm
Oh,
running. I mean, it's just a lot going on, because I'm always busy, and if I get to live, it's a miracle. But again, I can only go live when I have the time, and that's why I haven't been live because I haven't been had time. And me and Debbie talked about this a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Thank you, Marissa. You don't know how I have time for anything. Literally, I don't know. I guess since waking up at 4 a.m. and passing out
I don't know how you get
late,
up at
late.
4 a.m. and keep going. I would pass out.
And trust me, if I would have done this like later, I probably wouldn't have made it. Literally, I have to do it early enough where I have time for sleep. I have time to get up in the morning, get my coffee, and then turn around and start the process.
Yeah.
It's just because it's just crazy that, I have to get up so early just to be able to get done with other things, family obligations, business pay, reports and stuff like that. But I still keep going. It's just if I don't stay busy, I'll lose it. I gotta stay busy.
Not to mention housework, because my sister keeps an immaculate house, guys. You could eat off
I
her
did.
floors. It's immaculate.
Sundays is my deep cleaning stage where I clean walls, wipe down the sill. Yeah, I do it all, y'all. I don't know how I do it, but I do it. But I just keep going because if I don't, even though I'm in pain 5% of the time, I just have to keep going and I just deal with it. I don't take anything for the pain because I do because, so I just have to keep my mind going and keep focused on my goals and trying to get those up and running. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Ooh, it's been trying to be keeping busy there and working on the menu, which I've got now done a lot of the menu items. Like of course collard greens will be present. Macaroni and cheese, meatloaf, going to throw in some Italian dishes because I'm Italian. But I have my own twist of stuff too, so be careful. But once it gets up and running, I will be letting certain people know, and I will make sure that you are given first class, given the VIP treatment because I want
Well, I'm flying in for the grand opening. I will be there for the grand opening.
I know you will be. It's like I am super excited because I never thought in a million years I would be doing this, but here we are. Just because
I believed in you. I told you it was going to happen. I felt it in my heart.
She told me straight up, she said, "Don't you dare give up." It's like
I told you it was going to happen. I knew it was. I just knew it in my heart.
She kept saying, what? And I said, I'm about to post it. You just hang on. And no sooner I posted, she's like, hey.
I think we both were squalling just as hard. We were so excited, even though I knew it was happening.
Yeah, she kept saying, look. And I'm like, Bright Light says he likes cheesecake and chocolate, but when you put cheesecake in front of me, it's on. I will knock a person out to get cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on the cheesecake. It depends on the flavor because if it's mint, it ain't gonna happen. I'm telling you right now, when it comes to another thing, y'all, you never had a snickerdoodle cookie? Oh my God. Huh?
And there's some sub on YouTube that's in the female community, and she makes cheesecakes that people order, and she sends them to their house because they love them.
God.
I don't remember who it was.
I don't either. I wish I knew. And man, I would eat the crap out of those. That's my only weakness: snickerdoodles and cheesecake. And cheesecake in front of me, it's on. Anybody that knows me that puts a cheesecake, just know if you put it in front of me, especially if I'm on a diet, just know that cheesecake's gone. You never going to see it.
Brownie goes with everything. Brownies goes with everything. That's
I like brownies. I like it when you put the brownie, you bake the brownie, but you build it up to being like a brownie sandwich version.
Mm-hmm.
And then
my kids used to make ice cream sandwiches out of brownies.
Debbie, Maria
Yeah,
says she's married to one of Jen's ex-boyfriends. Are you kidding?
married one of Jen's friends. Oh, never mind. We don't need to order none.
Oh, no, no, no. No. Mm-mm. Thank you,
I
Maria,
don't
for
need my
that. Thank
sister
you. Thank you.
poisoned. No, we'll pass
Nope.
on that. But no, we're not doing that.
No, no, no. Thank you for the heads up on that, Marie. Thank you. Nope. No way. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, put chicken for me. Double dare, y'all. But no, I took brownies. I've actually done this. Brownie on the bottom, the cheesecake lady. Yeah.
Oh my
You
God, you're
put the
trying to get
brownie.
diabetes.
You put the brownie down, and then you put the cheesecake. Fill in those cheesecake, and then you put the brownie after the brownies are cooked, y'all. And oh my God,
You're trying to get diabetes.
girl, let me tell you something. If I'm on a diet and it's my cheat day, I'm going to get my cheat in quick and fast. And it's like, and trust me, I'm probably going to go on diet before Christmas, or after. No, I'll wait till after the holidays. Because every time I said I'm going to go on diet during the holidays, I never make it. So, but I
I
really
always
probably
say I'm going to
shouldn't.
do it
But
and don't do it either. But then
yeah, I'm
again,
in.
I lose weight just because I think about it. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Uh, yeah, right. Let's say he's a cheesecake dude.
He likes his
Yeah.
junk food. That's what he likes.
Everybody likes junk food. If you don't like junk food, there's something wrong with you.
I love it, but my diabetes says, you go ahead, stupid.
Yeah, there's certain. Yeah, you got to watch out for that.
Yeah, I
It's
don't think,
like,
I didn't like that diabetic coma. It wasn't much fun at all.
I'm sure it wasn't.
I
But
don't remember a
yeah,
damn thing about it. But I
I
remember it
know there's
wasn't fun afterwards.
I don't know. I just kind of miss where you could go outside. I don't know. I don't know. Back in the day, you could let your kids run around till when the street lights come, and neighbors be out there watching them and stuff. When you're busy, and vice versa. When when I was little, we was able to do all that stuff. Your mama would say, "This is how they call you in. Get your in the house." You know. So they said other words too, but yeah, I don't know. But Southern wise, I don't know. I guess growing up, since we're from the South, I don't know. I was always told that if something about if you there was a day like spring cleaning was. Granted, everybody still spring cleans. They keep their houses clean. Whatever you need to do. But
Yeah.
in my family, we literally take everything to the extreme of cleaning, like
Yeah.
walls, wiping out, sweeping ceilings, because if you got ceiling
Straight
fans, you really need to
everything.
keep it clean. And
Straight
then
to everything.
dusting the carpet, the roads out, beating them on the clothesline, all kinds of things. But I don't think I was ever stuck inside very long. It was either clean, go outside. I was always stuck cleaning, y'all, just because I didn't want to go outside that much, because especially during the heat, because I'm too sweet, I may melt. That was something else my mama used to say. You're so sweet, you'll melt out there.
Shoot,
Even
my grandma, she throw me out the house when she started cleaning. Get out this house. You gonna dirty it before I get to look at it. I'm like, what? I'm sitting here not doing nothing. That's the point. Get outside. I'm like, well,
yeah,
excuse me. Because she didn't want me underfoot, as she would say. I'm not underfoot. I'm not under your
or
foot.
getting chased out with a broom. You ever been chased out with a broom when your mama was cleaning?
Oh, shoot. Yeah, my grandma used to chase me out the house with a broom all the time. Especially if she was
No.
sweeping the kitchen and I come waltzing in there. Oh, Lord. I was like I done broke the law.
Yeah, you walk in there, you walk in there, you walk in there, and they just got done mopping the floor, and they're like, "You walked on my clean floor. Get your
Oh,
butt
gosh,
outside."
yes. And if you had shoes on, Lord help you, you're in big trouble. You don't wear
Oh yeah,
shoes in the
especially
house.
if you're bringing in, and then when animals, especially dogs, they would run in with dirty. You couldn't help it if they had dirty paws. They would have you down the floor cleaning that floor with them. They'll say, here, or they'll give you a scrub. You start scrubbing. I don't know.
She had a little chihuahua like a rat. He could do what he wanted to.
Shit, yeah.
He could walk on her
But
wet floor and everything else. She didn't care about him. It was me. I'm like, gee, you love that dog more than me. Well, of course I do.
yeah.
I'm like, well, that's just wrong.
Mama has this poodle.
Oh, I love
That
poodles.
poodle.
You know I love my poodles.
Well, she had a poodle. This dog and me did not get along. And I had these two. I had two. One was a German Shepherd and one was a Pinscher, Doberman Pinscher. So one was named Satan, the other one's named Damien. Oh my God. Satan lived up to his name, trust me.
You and your Halloween names, I swear.
I can't help it, y'all. It's a Halloween thing.
I
love
know it.
Halloween.
She loves some Halloween now.
You like poodles, Maria? I didn't know that. Oh boy. Yeah, me and poodles just don't get along. They just look at me. It's like they're just like a yellow cat. For some unknown reason, yellow cats hates me. But black cats, those little suckers love me. But I'm allergic to cats. So I'm
Cats
like,
hate me and I hate them, so we get along fine. Cats do not like me. And I'm like, the feeling's mutual. Because y'all mean.
I don't like those Siamese cats.
Ugh.
Oh, really? Maria had a poodle through her childhood. Oh, wow. Was that one of the bigger poodles or a small one? Just curious. But yeah, me and poodles don't get along. I don't know, but I had Satan and Damien. That poodle of hers got in my room, and Satan and Damien had enough of that dog torturing them and ripped that thing apart. And I'm like, ugh. But at least I got a brand new bedroom out of it.
Oh, Lord.
Got a brand new bed, got brand new, fresh paint jobs, the whole 9 yards because it was bad. I mean, they ripped that dog to shreds.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, and it broke my heart, but they were afraid they'd attack me, so they literally had to take them to another, lock them up, and they tested them, and a year later, somebody, I have suspicion, shot him. And it literally broke my freaking heart. I made a promise if I ever found out, I would make that person's life a living hell. And yep, they have lived a living hell since. Just because it ticked me off, because they were my protectors.
I can't handle animal cruelty. That's just unforgivable.
Yeah. I don't like people that abuses animals. It makes me literally pissed off. Like,
yep.
I don't care for cats just because I'm highly allergic to them. But if people have cats, then good for you. I'm glad that you do. I, for one, don't like animals being neglected or abused or anything like that. But if I see a cat that looks like they're starving, yeah, I'll find something, like a can of tuna and feed them.
I'll feed it, but I'm gonna run before it gets there.
Yeah, because I guess I can sense them like a mile away because I'll know if they're in my yard before they even step in my yard.
They made my eyes get all puffy and red and itchy.
Yeah, you're allergic.
And they don't like me, so I don't like them neither. And
I don't know, the Siamese cat, those things gives me
they sneaky. Those Siamese cats are sneaky. They sneak up on you.
Oh, Maria says that she only had dogs. Yeah, I pretty much have nothing but dogs now, besides a couple other animals. But if I had my way, I would have a friggin' zoo. Just because
I'm like Dr. Zoolittle. I do got a damn zoo.
You got more than a few. But yeah, if I had my way, I would have a zoo. Just because I want every animal. I would even take an elephant. Just because they're so cute. Now I tell you right now, I'm a woman that would run for the hills from the mouse. I hate
Was
those
your dog still sick, or
things.
is he okay now?
Those things are very, very scary. People may like them,
Is your
but
dog
I, for one,
still
do
sick?
not. And when
Oh
I
no, it's
find out there's
Moonlight
one,
dog
I
that's
will.
sick, right?
I think,
Is it your dog or Moonlight's
yeah,
dog that's sick?
as many of you know, Moonlight has, it was Moonlight, which if y'all haven't noticed, Moonlight has deleted his channel. He has taken a state of hiatus away from social media for a while. I don't know how long it'll last, but hopefully he'll be back eventually. But you know, it. I don't. You know, I know that he just needed a break from social media, which is probably good. I mean,
He's
I've
young. He
taken a
needs to
break
be
from
out
social
dating.
media. Yeah, and plus, you know, he's got his own little life going on. Plus, working his butt off as well. So
Yeah.
everybody going through it. You know, it's just everybody every now and then needs that break from social media, which
Yes,
I
indeed.
took a break from social media for like almost 2 years, and believe me, it was the most peaceful thing I've ever went through. I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
knew what was going on, but I didn't know. I didn't really pay that much attention. You know, I need bits and pieces. I just kind of stood in the background, being quiet, behave. And that's hard for me to behave, especially lately, because I just want on my days off, I just want to have fun. I want to relax, want to laugh, want to just have fun. And that's why me and Debbie talked about this a couple of months ago, about doing a channel together, maybe like Southern Chit Chats or something. So we decided that we was going to give it a shot.
Yeah,
So,
that way we don't scream and yell at people and call people names and accuse you
unless
of
they provoke,
anything.
if
Yeah,
and
no,
I mean, I just
we don't like that.
um no, and when you're provoked enough to do it, then that's understandable.
Yeah,
And
but not
you know that's why.
24/7.
And you know, I for one don't want any dramas. I try to avoid the drama as much as possible. But sometimes if there's drama, you're going to have to let it out eventually. So whoever that has, you know, which some of us has mutual enemies at you know, mutual
Yep,
enemies that we don't want nothing to do with, you know, and I, for
yep.
one, totally respect everybody's decisions on that, you know, so, you know, like, I know a few from the female community has other issues with others. I, for one, can't stand one of them in particular, which a couple of y'all know who that particular person is, and I will not say that person's name. But no, it's nobody in here. I can tell you that. It's nobody in here that I have any problems with. But I support this person that goes against that person on the other side. And you know who I'm talking about, push one. If you don't, push two.
One,
But
one,
if
one,
you're
one, one. I think everybody in this room gonna hit one.
well, I mean, I mean, I for one have no problems with anybody in here. Not a one.
Yeah.
I actually like everybody in here. I mean, we may not always be. I mean, we may not be buddies, but y'all are here. You're my mods, and as long as you're respectful, I'm respectful back.
That's it.
You know, I'll kind of you don't know the mutual person. Oh, honey, it. I wish I knew how to reach you personally, but see, I just rather. There's a couple of ones that everybody in here I have no problems with at all. I actually
Yeah.
have no problems with just about anybody. But until I'm provoked, then yeah, I deal with it privately. I will not ever go online and do it just because I've witnessed another party. Not in here. Not in here. Let the record show. I'm not saying anybody in here. I'm. I don't hang out. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I try to stay out of as much as possible. But
Uh,
I, for one, just don't like a particular person. And Debbie knows who I'm talking about. And Maria may know who I'm talking about.
I'm sure she does.
I, for one, just don't like certain people that does certain things that pisses me off, and that's why I don't go to their channels. Now, I do go and watch replays of certain ones that I will say, which I have done a couple ones, and then I have gone and watched replays. I just never say nothing because,
It ain't worth it.
Maria, I'll DM you later on it. And is it? Oh, you think so? Yeah. Well, I'll DM you, or Debbie will, because y'all definitely have somebody in common that you don't like.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling that's definitely for sure a problem. I can't stand that person, just for the record. I actually don't like two of them, but that's the point. But Debbie knows that one too. I think Maria does too. I just seriously can't stand them. I just can only take so much. But yeah, I figured that if everybody thought that me and Debbie should team up every so often again, would y'all like that? If you do, press 1. If you don't, press 2. But we were thinking about doing a channel together. I think Maria figured it out. I just seriously can't stand those two. Actually, there's a couple of them over there that I can't stand, but Maria knows who I'm talking about, I think.
Cookie.
Oh, it's just, oh, Lord Jesus. It just makes me laugh every time I think about it. Just seriously, that's one part that will get my Southern redneck going berserk. But I try to keep it privately as much as possible because,
we vent to one another.
Yeah, except for one time I did vent on my channel, which I do apologize for that. But the stalker, he pushed the redneck button, y'all, and that's when I lost it. And many people has asked if the stalker is anybody on YouTube. No, they are not on YouTube. That I will say.
No, not.
And it's just that hopefully I got that resolved.
You did. I'm sure of it.
But if I didn't, oh well, guess what?
If it's not resolved,
that's what I'm talking about.
It's stupid if it's not resolved. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, well, in my opinion, it better be resolved, because if not, it will not be nice. Because redneck will come after again. But I'm trying to keep things personal off of here unless I'm pushed to a point. But
and sister will land early at your house.
Yeah,
we'd be riding the streets.
I'd rather just try to keep as much as personal as much as possible off, because I mean, now as far as the domestic violence things that I was doing, I will go back to that. The reason I stopped doing it is because it was triggering me. And I just needed a break from it, honestly. But I will eventually get back to it. It's just that me and Debbie had talked about doing something like this. And we thought, well, what the hell? Let's give it a shot and see if everybody likes it. If they do, then we'll go do it again. If they don't, well, we'll find out. But
we'll find out if they don't like us. We'll just stop.
We're not going to stop, because we're going to keep going.
We have to sit here and talk to each other.
I mean, I will try to work around it, like on certain days, because, like I said, my schedule, Debbie's schedule, on what she's got going on, and my going on, it's hard. Sometimes we just got to play around with the dates and times. But I can only go live when I have free time, and that is very hard to come by. Especially trying to get through it.
I don't think half these guys realizes how long you and I have been best friends.
We've actually, I think we need to kind of address that.
Yeah, probably.
We actually met a long time ago, way before YouTube, way before social media was a major thing. It started out with AOL.com and then it moved over to Yahoo.com chat. We actually met in a chat room and we became friends then. A lot of people did not know that, which I'm sure that y'all are shocked on, but I have known her a lot longer than anybody.
Yep.
So we actually formed a friendship. We became, it was like we talked all the time. We didn't tell anybody because, for one, we was trying to keep it quiet.
Yeah.
So, Kindness, would you like me and Debbie to do this again weekly? Just curious. I mean, we were talking about it, and I mean, I'll still be able to do domestic violence videos eventually. Again, it's going to take me some time to get through one little hurdle. And by the way, there has been an update on that. There was multiple people that has reached out to me, and they have been Kindness would like us to do this again.
Okay.
Woo-hoo! Okay, we can do this.
We can do that.
I think I think it'll be good for both of us. I mean, because,
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about it. I think we've made, throughout the years, we've been talking about everything anyway, but there's certain things that we don't discuss out in public because, let's face it, friendships are secret, like we didn't tell anybody. Maybe we should have, but we just know that we needed to sit together and start things. And if she's wrong, I'll tell her.
Other people on YouTube would attack.
Right. I'm just
Head up to dry.
Yeah, I think that we actually made it where we didn't say anything because we wanted everybody to not know our business.
Yeah.
Oh, did you really, Tom? You enjoyed listening? So do you think we should do this again, Tom? Because I'm actually like having Debbie on panel. Again, Moonlight has to delete his channel. He will eventually, hopefully, come back to social media. When he does, he knows he's going to be welcome back, as usual. But he just, well, thank you, Tom. Well, Tom agrees. Debbie, we must do this again. We should. I mean, it's actually doing us some good. I mean, we're having fun. We're talking about whatever we want to talk about. We may be laughing at certain things like I don't know. Me and Debbie was talking before the show about how certain things make us laugh, like growing up, water stuff. I figured that we should do this more. We really do. But I'm looking at the time. I don't even realize it was almost an hour, really.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Debbie,
that's
you
pretty
get
good. We done good.
Wait a minute, don't take your medicine yet.
Nope, I did not.
Good.
I'm so sick of taking medicine.
Wait until we're done.
I ain't taking it.
I don't know if you guys had plans this or not. I just had to be on YouTube when you kind of popped up. If there was a way you guys could have some type of day or time that would, okay. Well, we actually had it scheduled for yesterday, Kindness, but Debbie had something that came up that we had to reschedule it today. But I would like to do it. I mean, if Debbie wants to do it, I don't know, probably next. Wait a minute. Hang on, y'all.
You better check your event calendar.
That's what I was curious about because I'm on the positive I've got something going on. I'm looking at my phone because I keep all of my important dates on here because I will forget. Let me look real quick. I have nothing planned next Saturday. Oh, yeah, I do. Sorry about that. I'm going to do it Friday night. Daddy, you up for Friday night?
I'm good.
Okay, so next Friday night, we'll do Southern Chit Chat again.
Okay, what time you
Y'all
want
okay
to
with
set for?
that? You know, the same time. I can't. That'll be the
Okay,
only time I can do it.
that works for me too,
Because,
because I
you
don't
know,
like that late night stuff either.
I can't do late night, y'all. I'm too old for that. I mean, 4 a.m. comes quick around here. And that's just how it goes. But I will schedule it for next week on Friday night because, you know, that's the only night I've got. Good. Marie, you could, yeah, I figured. So that sounds good for you too. Good. So we do probably Friday night at 7 because it'll be the only time I can go live next week.
Okay,
Because, you know,
at 7 your time or
Saturday
my
night,
time?
7 my time, 8 o'clock
Okay,
your time.
gotcha.
So, excuse me. So we're going to go ahead and do the Southern Chit Chat. And the Southern Chit Chat with me and Debbie will start going weekly. And we'll eventually talk about domestic violence when I have less stress. But it's just a major trigger for everybody. You know, I know it was good when it was going on. But there has been some major updates. A lot of people have been requesting help, and we have gotten help to them. All of them that left are safe. They are going through a lot of counseling, and eventually, when they're ready, if they want to tell their story here, they always know they can let me know. I
I
will
was
never
so
ever
happy
give
that
up.
last lady got out. Oh, that last
I
lady
am
had me
so
so
God.
worried.
That gave me a nervous breakdown.
Oh, that
You
there
know,
had
but
me worried. But she's
yeah,
out
it
now and
really
she's
did.
safe.
Yeah,
All that
I
matters.
really am thankful that she definitely got out because that was a bad one.
I
But,
was afraid
you know,
it
there's
was going
others
to
that
get
have
really
gotten out,
bad. Yep.
and I don't know how, I mean, I guess people wrote down the information that was given to them, and yes, I put in private because right now it's a major trigger for me,
Yep.
and I don't want to trigger anybody because I actually had a friend at one time that it was triggering her so much that she felt like she couldn't breathe. So out of respect for her, I put private on them.
Yep.
But me and Debbie will be coming back next Friday night, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. And it'll be 8 o'clock Debbie's time, which is 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Again, this is the only time I can go live, y'all. But we will definitely do this again. And I would like to thank everybody that came and that was watching. Thank you very much. Please hit the like button if you liked it. And hopefully we'll see you next week. Y'all have a great night.
Y'all have a good
And
night. Love you
let me
much. Bye.
thank y'all. Let me find that one.
I'm iced coffee, baby. Get iced coffee, baby. Cool ice hype. Just a sip will make you crazy. I'm iced coffee, baby. Taste this coffee, baby. Sweet, big drip. Even haters think I'm wavy, wavy.
Y'all, thanks for coming.